Hello peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Git Tries Final Fantasy 14 part. I think it's 253, I could be wrong. Feeling a bit better this morning, throat's still dodgy, you probably can hear that, but the thing is I think I've popped a couple of ribs with all the coughing. But hey, enough of that. We've got to speak with, who was this one? Oh, Ricky Teo. That's it, she wanted to know how to become a warrior of light. So I want to be a warrior of light, but no one that fights with a sword and all that. I want to be the kind that fights with potions and heals people, an apothecary. I'm going to help everyone in the Crystarium, no, in all of Norvrand. When I told Arkle and Airwell, they said that the cabinet should have lots of tomes and potions. This place is so big and we don't have the faintest idea where to begin. I'm not going to get anywhere. If one knew where to look, one would be, yeah, okay, so we're going to have to go and find some books. Last one to Spug Irix is a rotten egg. Yeah. Right. Speak with Chessamile. Where's Chessamile then? So I need Dosselgate. Or yeah, Dosselgate will do it, won't it? Got me brew, it's not helping much though. Oh. Ah, Camomile's in here. Yeah, I remember. Well, now to what do I owe the pleasure? Is that the way of it, sweetie? You wish to learn about medicine? Oh, you're not too patronising then. That's right, I want to become a warrior of light who uses potions. Well, that's a noble endeavour, and you aren't alone in it. No, few at our infirmary yearn to venture forth as warriors of light, but ultimately they have all decided not to pursue that dream. Why? Because the people here need them too. The guards who place themselves in harm's way to keep us safe, the artisans who toil tirelessly that we might sustain our way of life, and younglings like you are the future of the Crystarium. They couldn't simply abandon them, you see, and so difficult though it was, they made the decision to remain. Then does this mean my dream isn't any good? Yours is a wonderful dream, and it would be my pleasure to help you pursue it. If we all work hard, the day will come when our chirurgeons may set forth to aid folk in every corner of the realm. You must work very, very hard. I'm not afraid of hard work. That's the spirit. I've placed an order at Sweet Sieve for a potion and ingredient. I would like you to go and collect it. Leave it to me, miss. Such an abundance of energy. I can't help wonder if she'll be alright by herself. My apologies, would you mind accompanying her? I shall join you as the one who suggested this course to Ricky. What about the two of you? Are you coming along too? Well, we do want to become warriors of light, just not the same as Ricky. So we'll wait for you here. When you return, teach us how to fight. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got a spare few minutes. Where are we going anyway? Better have a look, can I? How do I get there then? Crystarium. I'm a bit lost. Go away. Over here somewhere. Where are you? Aha. Are you with Master Alpha? Yeah. Lest you wonder, Camomile's order is for grapes. I gotta say, we didn't have the time to harvest. Oh yeah, I've got to go and pick bloody grapes now. Yeah, because she couldn't have managed that herself. You've picked this many already? Yeah, I've got 3. I dare say we have enough between us. Let's take them back to Camomile. Can't wait to see what she's going to do with them. What made you want to become an apothecary? Well, I fell sick, really sick, body burning up. Travelling apothecary came, gave me a potion. It was the foulest thing I'd had, but it made me better. And not long ago, a neighbour told me he was going to become a warrior of light and go travelling the world helping people. I thought that's the same as what I want to do. Out of curiosity, what did your neighbour do in the end? Thaler? Oh, hello, Thaler. I haven't seen him for a bit, so he must already be out there looking for help. People to help. Oh, we know Thaler. Thank you for sharing your tale with us, Ricky. I myself took inspiration from one not unlike your travelling apothecary. I hope a good example will spur you on to realise your dreams. It would seem I've been labouring under a misapprehension. I had convinced myself that it was Elidibus who had sowed the desire. But I see now that the impulse to aid their fellow man abided within them from the first. Elidibus did no more than give it a name. And as he has so kindly proclaimed, we must return to our own world ere long. With the exile labouring tirelessly, I doubt not but that a way will be found. Speak for us all. I cannot leave in good conscience, not until we've dealt with Elidibus. This is no longer a strange and distant land. It's become a home to us. Let us return to Spargarix. Got to remember the way back now. Thanks for your kind help. From grapes we make vinegar, elf grass and a few other herbs to produce an invigorating syrup. I may just give Ricky Tikki a licky taste. Right, well, no. Well, there we go. If you finish with Ricky, show us some fighting. There's some baddies we're trying to sneak past. We've got to go out and kill a few sport, have we? Alice, wait. Come on then, children. Gotta go to the exit gate. Screen's going dark because the sun's coming out, shining through my window. I think that's where I've got to go. I don't know. Ah, it is. Where is she then? Ah, there you are. You brought some good weather with you. Alright, Alice. Everyone's here. Let's get started, shall we? Vampire bats feed on blood. Originally being nocturnal creatures, they grow more active with the return of night, become a nuisance. Draw them out, we'll use Camomile's lures, which work by exploiting their heat-seeking behaviour. Bats are want to nest under the eaves, so you're likely to attract more if you place the lures near building. 6 lures, 3 for each of you. Yeah. Oh, come on. Without further ado, then, let the contest begin. Oh, I see it. Next one up north behind me. Right, before we do that, where are you? Get me greens. Get on me dragon. Where's this one then? Aha. Right. Next one. What's that? Ah, it's a player. Right, back on the old dragon. Well fought, Albert. The children ragging on your every move. As was I, to be honest, though I know the tally may I see your fangs. There we go. And don't forget, fangs for the memory. Sorry. My fangs, not a bad haul, even if I say so myself. Five, six, seven francs from Alice. Which means victory goes to Alice. Albert collected 4. I did it, I bested Albert. You didn't even try, did you? No, I just did what was necessary, love. So, children, you've now seen the Warrior of Darkness in action. What are your impressions? Incredible. The bats were down before they knew it. Our guards are strong, but the Warrior of Darkness is much stronger. Good. If you're looking for an example to emulate, you may as well pick the best. Remember how you felt when you watched Albert and train hard. If you don't mind telling it, yeah, here we go. Oh, it was before Elidibus. The Cynicus killed my father, I decided, yeah. So it's got nothing to do with Elidibus. And they're going to get second thoughts about what's Elidibus up to. Yeah, I want to help them. Wonderful goal. Come on, waffle. Well, for the both of you, nothing to do but train. When we return, I'll teach you some exercises. Thanks for showing us your fighting skills. I understand how Arkle feels. Yeah, didn't awaken Hydlin's voice. Filled me with sadness. The effect of having a fractured soul, I shouldn't doubt. I just wish we knew what I look. Yeah, we don't know what he's plotting now, do we? Oh, I've got any brew left? Oh, a bit left. Ah, thank you. Cheers, peeps. Look at this pair of incurable brooders, yeah. Let's get back. Oh, way up. Just a dizzy spell. Your bodies are wearing out. We've got to get you home. As you ponder Alice's word, you are taken by an urge to revisit the scene of that fateful meeting. Where am I? Hang on. Is that to the Crystarium? Ah. So you're spending some money, doesn't it? Like somebody else is on the same mission as me. I'm after you. Leon Tapioca.
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
On behalf of the Convocation, I bid you welcome to our order. At times you will stand with us, at times you will stand against us. All that you might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For yours is the seat of Elidibus, the emissary, and by this name shall your every action be guided.
So you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine. Such is the burden of hope.
What are you plotting?
Come now. My plans are no mystery. That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness. I arm myself, I hone my skills, I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash. I see you for what you are. You are death, and only in death shall you serve any purpose. The Convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done. I will strike you down. Destroy you body and soul. All else must wait. Ere long I will come for you, warrior of darkness. And I will save
The world. Sorry, I pressed the button too soon.
One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with Emet-Selch. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you. As if he mistook you for another.
Ithodius called me his new old friend.
No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude.
Oh.
But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at once.
What's happened to his arms?
Though you lack her blessing, your soul is surprisingly dense.
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed. This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions. It is the Tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest. No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor. One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the First once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives. Though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything, they knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope. A more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them. Such faith, such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly. To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future. And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness. Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get it sorted. The fates seem determined not to allow us a quiet moment. Let us have the details from Reen. What we got? Spell speed, no good. Direct hit rate. Take the money. Oh, some more coffers. What we got? Gear of fending, gear of maiming, gear of striking. Or 7 silver pieces. Well, I don't need any of them, so I'll take the money when I finish it. Happened after Alice and I saw the children back to the Spagyrics. We met Thancred there. Been shadowing Elidibus, only to lose sight of him near the Crystarium. He's in the middle of telling us where he'd been. He just crumpled to the ground. They're looking after him now. Since I couldn't do anything to help, thought it best to find you. Cannot have been easy. My thanks for bearing word to us. Let us hurry to Spagyrics. I've obtained 2 Night World silver pieces. Oh, okay. Whatever they are. How are we doing on time anyway? Ah, yeah, we've got 20 minutes yet. I think my voice is going to hang out there. I'm sorry I'm not doing a lot more chatting than normal. They dragged you here too, did they? My apologies. How do you feel? Embarrassed, but otherwise well enough. I won't be staying overnight. This episode was not a result of injury. Thancred's ether, however, shown signs of instability. Did what I could to slow it down. All this happened without warning. Not exactly. You'll doubtless recall the time Orangery nearly drowned, and I went to his rescue. We were both spent, yes, on account of which you begged us to rest, which in respect may have been a good idea. The fact is I've been experiencing regular bouts of lightheadedness. There was no actual fainting though. Alice, come on, open up. As Alfie observed, no lingering injuries. The link between body and soul is weakened. Time grows short. We must complete the spirit vessel with all haste. To that end, Albert might trouble you to make a trip to the source. And have you consult Cryo. In the meantime, we should get back to Lane Burr and Elidibus's plot. I've learned this much, that in each of the places visited there have been sightings of suspicious black-clad strangers. The coming of these shady individuals coincided with some manner of misfortune, all of which serves rather conveniently to make Elidibus's call for new heroes reverberate. The black-clad strangers are Ascians? I do, and I fully intend to investigate further. You can count on mine. God knows I've been itching to get out of here for a while. Mayhap Orangery can be prevailed upon to join in your efforts. He has already provided copious guidance on matters. If you can spare the old boy, you may as well make good use of him. He'll do no such thing, however heedless you are. If you care at all for Ring's feeling, he'll stay in bed till you're needed. That's told you, Thancred. All being well, we'll have news to share by the time you return. Right, speak with Tattoo at the Rising Stones. If I remember right. Don't cost me a penny. Whoa. Robert Belmont, the final witness. Do. Watched the old football last night. That was a good game, wasn't it? Bit nail biting towards the end. Fair play, England. Well done, Lionesses. Albert, what excellent, awful timing. They've taken a turn for the worse. Kryle's hardly had a moment's rest. She didn't want everyone to worry, so we've been keeping it quiet. I haven't even been bothered to ask why you're here. So you think the spirit vessel will be ready soon? They want to make sure there are no problems this end. You'd better talk to Kryle. Well, that's why I'm here. She's with the others in Dawn's Respite. Let's go and see her. Just prepare yourself, alright? First time being here. Oh, he's got his disco shoes on, look.
Excuse us. This way.
I would rather you hadn't seen.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
Oh, no, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary, I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed. But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came.
Alfie.
Stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax.
I knew he'd go to Alfie. It's his mate.
Barely alive at all. And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation.
Elidibus.
She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken.
Who's Ken? Ooh, shouldn't
But
laugh.
let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive. Why? I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether. And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment. So come.
I speak with Creel. What news? Elidibus. Work on the spirit vessel proceeds, and they've begun to falter. Yeah, I'm still able to quell the fluctuations, but it's only a matter of time. If we lose, we'll lose them if we don't act soon. As for the spirit vessel itself, if we seek to draw upon knowledge and wisdom, we could do worse than consult an expert in the field. No, just the man. Show me the money. Do. Tattoo. What we got out of this one? Oh, we've got aiming. I'll take the aiming one. Could I spare a moment? There's a gift I was hoping to send to our friends. You might be waiting a while. I wonder if you wouldn't mind giving me a hand with it. I'll be in the kitchen at the House of Splendors. Meet me there. Better be off too. See you soon. Right, off you go. Speak with Tattoo. Do. Do. House of Splendor. Got anything I can spend? No, she ain't got nothing, has she? It was another one. Purveyor of prisms. I've got no... Ah, here we go. Merchant. Purchase items. Damn. Ain't got none. That's a bugger. Well, I can sell these, can't I? Come on. Sell. Sell. No, it won't be part of that, would it? Tools. Nah. Bugger. I need some, oh, what they call them? Healing juices. No, not after any of them. I ain't even got an house to do them, so... Where's the kitchens? Is it in here? Must be upstairs then. Ah, there she is. There you are. Guess the gift is a bit of home cooking. Yeah, waffle off waffle. Been doing a bit of baking. Baked to perfection. Bit of bread. That's kind of you. It's bread. But not just any old bread. This here is old world bread. Arkan loaf. It's what they eat over in Charlayan. Simple fare, but I thought it would remind our friends of home. Yeah, okay. Just you require no introductions either, Albert. Greetings, my friend, Rambo. I've got a long list of questions. Been keeping Rambo apprised of events. He knows about the Exarch. If anyone else can provide insight, it is him and his fellow sons. Oh yeah, he was over at the Crystal, wasn't he? Others I'm to disappoint. Memory transference was the sole province of Allagan royalty. Begs the question of why I bothered to come here. Empty-handed, the answer being to ask a favour. I would have you relay a message to our comrade. What's the message? Tell him we never doubted him. Never doubted that he would achieve all he said he would. Those of us who remain have yet to play our part. but when the time comes he may rest easy in the knowledge that we will most assuredly do so. And the tower shall shine once more as a beacon of hope. So tell him that we consider his duty done and that he should follow his heart. Forgive me, but do you say this to discourage him from overexerting himself or to encourage him to hold nothing back? That is for our friend to decide. Well, there you have it, Albert. If you're as good as to see Rambo's message and Tattoo's bread. Goes back. Alright, the bread up. Would you mind giving it a try just to make sure? Of course. May I trouble you in your opinion, Mr. Rambo? Num 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 num. I see, I see. Oh, is it that bad? It is indeed, Tattoo. Dense and unpleasant, exactly as it should be. Just so, the very taste of home. As you might expect, our countrymen have amassed wealth of culinary wisdom. Yeah, waffle, waffle, waffle. Bloody hell, all that just to say, well, it's alright. Yes, come on, just give it to Albert. Sure to send everyone my regards. Tell them we're doing everything we can. Right. And back we go. And we're just coming up to the hour mark. So I can give him his loaf. Tandris Lucilia. Alright, Cocker. Who we got here? Aeon Light and Leon Tapioca. Right, Crystal Exarch and Boogalugs. Welcome back, my friend, to the show that never ends. By the 12 Archon loaf. I swear it comes straight from Charlayan. Rambo said that, did he? His words are nearly as heavy as his bread, but I appreciate the sentiment. Should you have the chance, you may tell him that he needn't worry. That which I seek to do, and do of my own volition and with all my heart. In pursuing this path, I fully expect to earn the censure of our friends and to deserve it, but I shall go on regardless. Forge on as you yourself did when faced with similar predicament. Before the others ride, I would hear how their bodies fare. Oh, the bread I'll save for later. We've got a cutscene.
Forgive the delay. We have visited every region and confirmed the presence of Ascians throughout the realm.
Lest a grave predicament be made to seem hopeless, it should be noted that they are of inferior rank. The black-masked minions who answer to the Red.
Yes, a gaggle of schemers attempting to exploit recent events to sow the seeds of petty conflict. Fortunately, nothing of any great concern has come of their meddling just yet.
We also encountered a number of the Crystarium's former defenders, busily solving this problem and that in a bid to become warriors of light.
Their zeal is to be applauded. 'Tis but a pity I cannot encourage them on their course.
Not knowing Elidibus set them upon it, no. Both the troubles to be solved and the villains to be vanquished are his doing too, Lycus. And so, with apologies to the aspiring warriors of light, I believe it best that we deal with the Ascians quickly and quietly.
I quite agree.
But tell us, what news from the source? How fare our bodies?
Do you want to know? I'm going to be polite.
Indeed. Heartening though it is to know we can stay a while longer, returning home must remain our priority.
This seems an appropriate moment to ask about the spirit vessel. Have you made any progress?
We have, as it happens. One moment.
The red stones. Then this doth mean...
For the benefit of all, permit us to explain. As you will recall, using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory both. Yet, though it served this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thornier proposition. Simply put, the memory would not accompany the mind. And so, we looked to the Alligans' mastery of memory transference for a solution.
This approach was not without its own complications, however, relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects, notably, do not possess. We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary properties. It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
You're doing this for our sakes. So far be it from us to complain. But don't think we haven't noticed what's happening to your arm.
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
Assuming it works, we shall soon know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's memory. Though not soon enough to warrant your waiting. The test is like to take a while.
Let us be off then. We have Ascians to attend to, among other things.
Forgive me, but I count 6 vessels, and there are only 5 of us.
One is for testing purposes. I will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Yes. In theory, at least. But there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling what might occur.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
I would.
I see.
Oh. She got the hots for him. Looks like she has. Oh, Alice. Right. That is where we're going to end it for today. Speak with Orangery next time, and then, I don't know, are we going to kill some Ascians, or we're going to go home? I don't know. We shall find out in next instalments. Thanks for putting up with me. Don't forget to look. Nah, forget it. You know, give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't. Who gives a shit? Anyway, my voice is going. So until next time, peeps, I'll see you.